It starts with a wizard, he's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
Wow.
Welcome back, everybody.
No one wants to play D&D. Hey guys, thanks for watching our stream. Everyone here doesn't want to play D&D, so.
Welcome back to the Flagon Slayers, everyone. Zach will not be joining us this evening, but that is okay, for we have the rest of the party here. So, in case you missed last week, what happened last week? The party continued through an abandoned temple in Onoa, where they eventually found a vestige of divergence. After meeting a very interesting individual. But yeah, so we will pick up from there. We'll say that you guys have already made it back to Onoa. And it's probably around what time did you guys go in? You guys went in the morning there for a few. I would say it's probably around 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
The streets are pretty bustling. There's nothing. There's no matches today, so you don't see anybody like wearing game time anything or stuff like that. But people are still doing trade and still it's still an active city.
Is this the same day?
Yeah, just like
Okay.
like 6 hours have gone by.
I forget. Did I try to use my divine intervention already? Did I?
I don't think you have, no.
Well, then I'm gonna try to use my divine intervention to see if I can find out what.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna get down on my knees and go, Anzu!
Yeah.
Does he call back?
No. Fortunately not.
Boy, the city sure is hustling and bustling right now.
Gosh dang
Very
it.
much an active city.
You know how much I hate when you guys do that.
Thanks, Brady. I was setting everything up, and now I'm in the mood.
But it seems like trade is still happening.
Gosh dang it. You know,
Oh, thank
I can
God.
if I leave, the game's over. Like if I leave,
We're gonna throw a fit.
I will
I
take
mean,
my
I'm content
ball.
with where
I will
Zygon's
take
at.
my ball and go home.
I'll take my ball.
Okay. I forgot. I was supposed to roll d10s, not a d20.
Yeah. Roll those poor
Damn,
swantage.
it's 79. It sure did not work.
Did not work.
I'll be
You,
home
as you guys are walking
Christmas.
through, you say a silent prayer. Don't really get anything.
Unfortunate.
Can I
I'll try again
try
tomorrow.
one?
I don't believe paladins have access to divine intervention.
What?
I don't think so.
Also, you're worshipping fake gods. Also, you don't know who Anzu is.
I mean, you can try it.
Animus does not say that out loud. I do not want to get Mercy killed because I just said the twins were fake gods.
Yeah,
Maybe I want to try it.
only clerics have access to divine intervention.
No. Looks sad.
Jacob, did I tell you that Animus technically became a level 1 cleric like 3 months ago? And so
You
now
didn't.
I can technically use divine intervention.
I don't think you get that class feature until later anyway. Even
Yeah,
if you were...
well, you see what you forgot was that I
Not
actually
before
became...
this level.
That is sick. Now we can be
And
high-level
first
clerics
thing-
together.
All right, what are you
I
guys
have an
doing?
idea.
Ooh, Zygon has an idea.
Well, wait. So what are the rules with Anzu right now?
Anzu is in a undisclosed plane
Or he's trapped in a bubble.
where he's trapped in suspended animation, completely naked.
And we have all of his
But we
stuff.
can't- And why can't we scry on him?
The
Yeah,
prism
that's
that
fine,
he is
then.
trapped in blocks all divination
scry.
magic.
The only way to
Yeah,
find
we'll
him
just-
is through a wish spell.
Pretty much.
Or divine intervention, technically.
What if
Yeah,
I
which
don't?
is-
What if it's not a divination spell?
Well, here,
What is
tell me what you're going to do, and I'll let you know.
Can I use dream?
Is that a spell?
It is. It's a 5th level illusion.
This
Let me
could
look
be
it up.
interesting. This could be a loophole.
Yeah. The spell shapes a creature's dreams. Choose a creature known to you as the target of the spell. The target must be on the same plane of existence as you. Never mind.
Okay, but that could be
First
useful.
sentence, cool. Second sentence, better. Third
That's-
sentence, aww.
That could be
Not
useful
so
when
good.
we figure out what plane he's on.
But it would be good to
Yeah.
be able to find out if they are in the same plane.
Choose a creature
Okay.
known to you as the target of the spell. Creatures that don't sleep, such as elves, can't be contacted by the spell.
So you couldn't find me with it.
Yeah. You are a willing
Yeah.
creature you touch,
It
enter a
wouldn't hurt
trance
when you
state,
get on a
acting
plane.
like a messenger. And while in the trance, the messenger is aware of his or her surroundings, but can't take actions or moves. If the target's
that's
asleep, the
interesting, though.
messenger appears in the target's dreams and converse with them.
Did you plan for this, or did you just like randomly find this in this moment?
No, I've had this spell for a while. Like,
Okay.
I got it whenever I got like scrying and stuff.
I like
just
the
haven't had a
thought
use for it.
around it, but he's not on the same plane as you guys. Which,
But
hey,
if we find the plane,
you can, yes, if you find the plane, yes. You could also, you also can mark material plane off your list. He's not on the material plane. Now there's just an infinite number more of possibilities.
Yeah.
one
cool.
down, many to go.
One down.
I love that.
Hey, but one down.
You're welcome.
So, you guys notice as you're walking through, Vandrel and Cirrus kind of talking to each other, seemingly getting along with each other.
Oh.
And then as you guys get to a crossroads near the Colosseum, Vandrel comes up to you. So, I think our business is done here.
I suppose.
I guess so.
Well, if you need any help, just let me know. Judging by that thing, and she points to the weapon you now carry, Animus. Seems like you guys are wanting to do some heavy-duty fights, and I never want to shy away from that.
We will for sure be in touch because we need all the allies we can get right now.
Feel free to stop by the guild hall if you're ever in town.
Of course.
All right, I'll keep you in mind. And you see, she starts to walk off.
Should we go and talk to Gold Fleece because he said that he would do some stuff for us while we were down in the dungeon.
Andy seems to know how to work with different planes of existence.
Yes, yes. And he also could probably get us a wish spell.
All right. Is that what you guys want to go do?
Yes.
Okay.
But
What's
I
Free
already
shopping.
talked to him about the wish spell thing. He can't do that.
What's Mo doing?
I was about to ask, are you still with
Mo is
us?
30
I-
away, staring
as-
at them.
Yeah, as you guys are planning this, you just see this man with scars all over his face, just staring at you, the group of you.
I would like to whisper to the rest of the party, I really don't want him sleeping with us.
But like, we don't have Anzu, and like, he's pretty powerful. You know.
So Mo, as you're standing there, one of the twins. Do the twins have names?
Hmm.
Okay, what are their names?
One is Moza,
Okay.
and the other is Keed.
Okay.
Like Keith?
Keed.
Oh.
No,
Keith
it's
it is.
it's his name. It's a name.
Oh.
Okay, which one's which? What are their personalities?
Moza is the one that Mo goes to help kill people.
Okay.
And then Keed is the one that helps comfort him after he kills
Okay.
Oh.
them.
At
Okay.
least they have each other.
So, Mo, as you're staring at this group, you begin to hear a voice speak to you,
Sorry,
seemingly
Daisy
from nowhere.
just lurking behind your shoulder.
Yes, that's yeah. Hi. Oh, I love you too.
Daisy
Anyway.
dog. Sweet girl.
Oh, she just went. She just made a noise when I stopped petting her. Anyway, so Mo, as you're staring at this group of people, you hear a familiar voice. You hear Moza speaking in your ear. Perhaps we should just kill them all. Maybe, if we kill them, they'll be able to hear us too.
What if I just take their ears?
Does he say that out loud?
Yeah, in a low voice.
Because I am
low
standing. I'm
voice.
standing right in front of him, trying to have a
He said
conversation.
he's about 30 feet from you guys.
Okay, I am looking at him though.
And then, like, while
Yeah.
holding my ear hole, I'll just say, just like you took mine.
And then
can I make a
the
perception
other-
check on the on if I?
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. The other voice, Keed, comes in. If we kill them, we could
22.
spread the ideas.
Ideas of the twins. They think I am crazy. Oh, they think I'm crazy. They say you take the twins too seriously. Oh.
And then Moza comes back in. We know of your devotion. We know of your desire. And then the
I'll,
voices fade away.
Did I hear it with a 22? Like his side?
Yeah, you can hear what he's saying.
Hey Mo. Hey bud. You know you're.
So
you-
a Kinku
His
stands
eyes
in
just
front of
twitching.
you. That's about like a foot shorter than you, roughly, maybe 2 feet. He doesn't have ears.
I noticed that now. That is why I am now a little scared of what is happening.
Hello. Little bird. Can you hear them?
No, but maybe you can explain to me what's going on. What is your how's it going? How long were you down there?
Great things are happening, little bird.
Uh-huh.
I am going to do great twins to you, and you
Oh.
will be so happy,
Oh,
so happy that I have done them to you.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I'm not really into I just I tend to stay away from that. What do you like?
It is okay.
Do you have somewhere to go? Like, are you okay? Do you have somewhere to return to? Do you need help?
The twins told me to watch you.
Did-
I am going to do that.
Hold on, just
Just remember, little bird. The scenes have lost its power. And out of darkness, Mozaki will come.
hey guys. So,
Yeah.
Mo said he is going to watch us. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what your guys' thought process is on what's going on. But I just wanted to let you know where we are with this. Are you asking to come with us, Mo? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you are like glass. The twins want you, and I will stop you from getting shattered. I will look over you.
Yeah. That's
That could only be comforting, right?
I mean, the group already kind of has a lot of strange characters that can hear voices. But I guess there's always room for one more.
In this case, 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they told man is, you will hear them eventually, and they will talk to you, and they will say beautiful things.
Well, Mo, we have a situation, and it could require some assistance. So if you wanted to join us for a little while, then that could help. And also, I'm kind of wanting to learn more about these twins. I'm very
I
interested.
have to say, I'm pretty curious as well. Beautiful things, you say?
Beautiful. They would love to talk to you.
How does
But
the
don't
cleric
wonder.
Thea feel about this? Just curious.
It doesn't seem real.
Are you saying
to
this
me.
out loud?
No.
Oh God, thank God. Oh, thank the twins.
He just goes and murders everything. He just goes into a murder spree.
It seems a little too. It seems a bit like mental illness, doesn't it? Just a little bit.
Maybe a
When
tad.
Thea's nervous, she goes into this accent.
She turns into Genevieve.
It's just, in my experience, I don't know that I've met anyone that devoted, I suppose, and it doesn't seem healthy or natural. And this is just me talking to you, Jacob. I'm not saying this out loud. It doesn't give me. It gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
So the group of you go to Goldfleece's chamber.
Counterpoint, Jacob, just want to make sure you know this. I am writing a book on I'm currently journaling everything I am hearing about the twins, which I started when we first met Mo, because that was something I brought up last episode.
So you guys eventually make it to Goldfleece's chamber. He is in his actual Sphinx form. As you go in, you see him talking to people, and then as you come in, they go off to another room.
Hello.
Hello, my friends. I see that you have completed your quest.
We have.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
And-
yet another looms on the horizon.
As it goes.
Also true.
Well, I believe I can help you find Mr. Zook.
Oh, thank
Well,
Okay.
I can help you by pointing you in the right direction of a person who can help you further. I know of a bog witch that lives a day's journey from here.
Bog witch?
A bog witch.
Tell me
Maybe a
more.
witch.
Well, some
A
people
bog witch.
refer to her in a derogatory term as a hag, but no, bog witch. She is a bog witch. She could locate Anzu for you, but she requires payment in exchange for her services.
Isn't it usually something
It's not
valuable
money.
that we'll miss?
It's usually more personal. Yes.
Exactly.
But that is what I can do on such short notice.
It's always a freaking witch or a hag.
Hey, we don't use the H word around here.
Some of them like to call themselves hags.
Not this one, and she can hear things, so let's not use the H word.
My bad. My apologies. I'm just saying I met with a water hag a few months back, and
You said the word again.
Well,
just
no,
pointing
that was
out.
because she identified as a hag. I feel like that's a normal, and if she identifies as it, we gotta respect that identification.
Hang on just a second, guys. You're discussing this.
I don't know if I'm quite gonna get used to that.
Do you have something to share with the class, Mo?
I think it's kind of soothing.
You said you
Yes,
don't. You said you don't want him near where we sleep, but I kind of want that as a white noise machine.
As long as he agrees to leave the room after, perhaps.
I mean, if we're camping or something, he can just sit there next to the fire and just go.
Wow. I leave for less than a minute, and everything's falling apart.
No, we just found a white noise machine in D&D.
Oh, good, Lisa. I've shown them the way. They love it. They
For you, Mo.
reciprocated the twins' love.
I very
Unlike you! Oh.
well, Mo, as I've discussed this with you before, it's very hard to believe in another deity when you were created by one and met them and were raised by them and taught by them and, that sort of thing. But I respect you and all that you do, except for the minor killing. But, if I send guards after you, you'll probably kill them too, so...
That
Are you?
doesn't make
Is
me
he
feel
going?
good.
Is he going with you? Is Mo
We're
gonna go with
figuring
you?
that out.
He did say he was going to watch us so that I wouldn't break like glass. Also, I am doing some research on the twins to better understand something that I feel like is misunderstood by many people he comes across. I think that could be very interesting research that I am very interested in working on.
Very interesting research we're interested in.
I am interested in the interesting research. Yes. The interesting research, it's interesting to everyone, and I am personally interested in doing the work myself.
Well, that
Thank
sounds
you.
very
Very
interesting,
exciting.
Animus.
The twins have many lessons, little bird.
I imagine that Mo is like inches from your face, and you can feel his breath on your face when he's saying this.
Yes.
I just keep looking straight.
Yeah, he's just like,
Don't make eye contact.
I'm gonna
Well-
write down lesson 1.
As much as I would like to continue to help you, Mo freaks me out. So, you can go commune with the bog witch if you would like, but I'm sure you also have other avenues. So, once again, if you need anything, please let us know.
I don't know.
Yes.
You're saying
lots of avenues.
you're saying we have so many other avenues, and I really appreciate.
Well, I assume that Professor Zook's now no longer deceased wife would have some way of helping.
Ooh, actually, that may
Did
not.
the twins bring them back?
We can discuss this later.
Mo,
It's more a spell
Yeah.
and a potion.
Thea, could
They
you?
spell from the twins. Every day they get stronger. Oh,
Thea, could you possibly
he's gonna go be happy in the next room.
be
Probably
happy?
some-
Be
some
happy? Okay. Be happy?
I don't wanna
No.
see him happy.
I don't know if I want to see what being happy is. Thea, could you?
I'm concerned as to what that even means.
We all are concerned.
Oh man. Anyway, what were you saying?
Sorry, I'm just really distracted. Thea, would you be able to contact Linares so that as we know if we should go to the Bog Witch or if we can just get help from her?
I can do that.
Okay.
Thank you for using the proper term for our bog witch.
Oh, is she your Bog Witch?
Well, I mean, she consults with us sometimes. She also makes really good ginger snaps.
And you
Ooh.
eat them.
Yes, of course. Animus, I am a sphinx.
That's true.
I can see things that you don't even know exist.
Because of the
I
ginger
think I
snaps.
know if stuff's poisoned.
But you can't see Anzu.
In this one instance, I cannot. But the predicament that
I want
Anzu
to make
is
sure we're on the same page.
the
Aye.
predicament that Anzu has put himself in is direct opposition to my line of divination.
To be fair, it's direct
Oh, of course.
opposition to all lines of divination, considering...
Even Ayun herself could not see. Well, on certain days, but you know.
What do you mean on certain days?
Doesn't sound all that great and powerful if she can. see.
The gods are
One
very
little tiny
restricted
wizard.
on this plane.
Well, thank you, Gold
Well,
Fleece.
he's not on this plane.
Did you also contact a couple of the Ashari? Were you able to do that? Or was that something that you said you couldn't do?
We are in mild contact with them, but it would probably be easier for you, in all honesty.
Yeah, that's true. I'll figure it out. We're good.
Yes, we wouldn't want the almighty Sphinx to have to, strain himself. Yeah.
I'm going to take that as a bad tone, and I would like to remind you that you are here as guests.
All right, reverse psychology will not work on the Sphinx. Okay.
He is
not
also
Make enemies, please.
one of our only allies currently who believes us in how devastating the current effects of our situation could be. So,
I thought I could bully him into doing it for free. I'm sorry.
It's
Sue
worked
me.
for Zygon before, okay?
Thought you could bully an all-powerful being.
Well, all powerful's a little bit of a stretch, but pretty powerful, yes.
Take
Worth
a
a shot.
compliment.
Gold Fleece in relation to you guys would probably be like a level 18 or 19 divination wizard. Like that's probably around the level that a Sphinx of his age would be.
Okay. I guess we'll be going.
thank you again, Gold Fleece.
Of course.
We will keep
Yes,
in
thank you,
touch
thank
with as the
Oh, and Zygon.
days step in.
Yes.
Perhaps if you kept a better eye on your friend, you wouldn't be in this predicament.
Oh my god.
But what do I know? I'm just a little old Sphinx. Oh.
Well, perhaps you're right, and I'll switch eye patches. Eyes on my eye patch.
There you go. Nice. Now it's your good eye.
And I'll wink, but it's a blink maybe. I don't know. We don't know. And I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. All right. So you guys file out. Hang on. I've got to deal with something really quick. You guys can discuss what you guys are gonna do, and then I'll be back. Okay?
Okay. Just
Getting your Chinese food.
what?
I think he's getting Chinese food.
Oh yeah, he is.
It's not something important.
Um, just a slight thing that I completely forgot we needed to do. If we want help from Singorn, if we want the alliance of Singorn, I think me and Thea had the council meeting with them. They said we need to bring proof back of the second calamity possibility or proof of Shavir conducting experiments. So, if that's just a back of your mind kind of things, I don't know if we actually had a conversation about that with the group, considering as soon as that...
A lot of shit, happened pretty immediately.
Pretty quickly, yeah. But that's a secondary, or that's kind of a side/main quest as to build the allies, because what's our allies right now? Gold Fleece, the Ashari, the Slayers take. That's
kind
it.
of, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, there's that baby we used back in the day.
There was. That baby could be at least 2 years old by now.
We'll find the baby.
We find that baby.
I feel like I walked in at a weird time, but okay.
Oscar.
Did you get your Chinese food, Jacob?
No. Daisy was being bad, so I had to deal with that.
Where are you getting Chinese from? I must know.
I don't remember where I got it from. It'll say on the thing, I think. Anyway. Alright, so what's the plan, team?
We're gonna go find that baby.
Oh, yeah. We're going to find that baby we saved from before we started streaming on the Flagon Slayers.
Once now Bog Witch.
Yes.
And we're gonna give it to the Bog Witch.
And we're going to take that to the Bog Witch. We originally saved that baby from a forest hag, and now we're going to give it to a Bog Witch.
Both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Full
we know
circle.
that's what they want.
It's what they want. It was
If you
proven.
guys recall, that baby was adopted in
We're
Whitestone
gonna
already.
take the baby from its adopted parent
We're gonna go kidnap the baby.
and give it to a
Okay.
Bog Witch.
We've done worse.
We are derailing all of what we've worked for.
And I have it's like a one shot. I have this whole plan.
Yeah.
I love the idea that the party, when facing Oblivion, and if they fail, everything's over. They're just like, you know what? Let's just murder hobo. Let's just go be murder
Kidnap
hobos.
babies.
Well, and the stake of the world, is on the line.
One baby,
All right, if that's what you guys want to
You're
do.
gonna flip that train switch on the tracks to
No,
one person.
realistically, I think Thea is going to contact Linares to see if we should go to the Bog Witch or go to Linares for help.
So I will do that.
Okay.
I will cast Sending,
Okay.
and I will say, Linares, do you have access to your old spellbook? Is spellbook one word or two?
It's
Well,
one word.
Fantastic. We're in need of a
That
weird
contraction was
spell.
heavy.
It's still one word, though.
Okay.
I'll fill you in later. I think that was maybe too much, but I don't know for sure.
I think you were under. You're fine. Let me see really quick.
Oh, did Goldfleece give us a location of the Bog Witch?
He said it was an hour's journey.
2? Son of a bitch. We didn't ask him.
We'll figure it out. Brody, what are you chewing?
Before we leave the room, can I ask him? Because I'm assuming we're
Yeah, I
walking-
was just gonna say you guys knew where you were going.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Not everything needs to be said.
He is he is a sphinx. He can just tell us through telepathy.
So while you're waiting for the message to go through, because I have to look at one little thing.
that was the worst.
Okay.
It's always the left side of my nose that's clogged. It's ridiculous.
So, as your sending goes through, takes a few seconds, and then you hear Linares on the other end. I don't know exactly where my spell book is. Anzu was supposed to tell me. Why do you need a wish spell? Also, you could ask Anzu and he would know.
Very delicate with these words. They'd be very delicate. She's...
Very delicately, I'm telling you, Anzu is unavailable. The deck of many things has gotten us in a pickle. Love you.
There's a moment, and then a long what happened? Where is he? I need all the information to help you as much as I possibly can.
One more time. I'll use all my
How
spells.
we narrowed it down.
We're gonna have to use
He's not on the
a lot of spells for me to teleport us back. I'm not Anzu, so we might as well just use all of our spells right now.
He pulled Don John. He insisted on pulling a card.
Okay.
He's
Well.
not on this plane. And that's all we know.
Why do they make soy sauce packets so hard to open?
What place was it, Jacob?
Not
sponsored.
Don't know. Anyway,
No.
I don't know.
Ask your mom.
Mom, where'd you get the Thai food? I left him with you because I thought you were the responsible one.
Oh God, we're really gonna get into this.
I have an old friend that should be able to help. If he's alive. And not in pieces. Come to me, and then it ends.
Ask her if her old friend... Oh, I assume you would have told us what she said. Ask her if her friend happens to be a bog witch. Because that would just really put us on a
Getting into the fourth levels.
Straight and narrow path here. We can just go to her if we want to talk.
I imagine sending is like when you have like limited minutes on your phone.
It pretty much is.
It's like a payphone. You just keep putting quarters in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just take us back there.
Does your old friend happen to be a bog witch? If
You could just say ag
gonna be
and
so
save the week.
fucking confused.
If not,
You could
we'll
hear
take you
someone
up on
face
it.
bombing.
She's so
No,
confused. What the hell is going
My
on?
friend is not a bog witch, but do not tell Anzu who we are speaking to.
Oh no. Scandalous.
Is it Kane?
Alabastry bastards.
It's some alabastry bastards indeed.
It's a bunch of alabastry bastards.
It's that guy from that fucking
For you who
library.
don't know, the rival college, they're not actually rivals. Anzu believes they are. The rival college is the Alabaster Lyceum, which is located in Amman.
In Anzu's mind.
In Anzu's mind, they're rivals. It'd be like, for an example for you guys, it'd be like someone, like a professor from Missouri State hating someone who's a professor at Mizzou. Like, they're not rivals in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, there's not.
You're
But-
so mean.
All right. Well, do we want to just go straight to Amon, or do we have any more business here? Mo.
I say we get on going.
Mo, what you doing?
Birdie.
Mo's yet come back from having a happy
Oh, I forgot about
moment.
Yeah, I don't need to know what that was, but
No.
continue.
that. Not at all.
You guys do see a bit of blood on Mo's face.
Are you all right, Mo?
I feel alright.
You know what I just imagined? Do you remember that episode of Rick and Morty where Squanchy's at the party? He goes, "I'm just squatching here."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is Mo's happy
Man.
time.
Get squanched. Anyway,
I am squanching here.
I think Squanchy is voiced by Rob Paulson.
I don't know.
I'm not positive.
I know
Anyway.
that is a funny.
Continuing on. Is Mo gonna go with you guys, or are you gonna let Mo go with you guys?
Oh, I'm letting him go with this. This is it's such a fun thing.
He's gonna
Just don't want to stand
from
next to it.
like 20 feet behind.
Is Sirius with us still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mo, we're returning to Amon. Would you like to come?
The twins have influence everywhere, and I would love to spread their word to Amon, the most populated city north of Taldori. Oh, their
Like
throat will be filled.
It's like a mixture of
words
like
of
an
the
Eastern
twins.
European and like, why am I blanking on his name? Oh man, it's What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, Nandor.
Nandor. Yeah, it sounds a lot like Nandor. I love Nandor. Anyway,
Okay, little bird.
so how are you traveling?
I just need to find a tree. A big tree, big enough for for one of us to fit through if there was a doorway in it.
There's a large
Munch has
tree.
to be able to fit through.
Oh
Can we
yes,
plant
Munch
that
can
big
fit
tree?
through. Munch is still with you guys. You see as you guys walk past, some people have spilled out their chamber pots. Not everyone in the city can afford indoor plumbing. So, much like a Zamboni on ice, Munch is going down the street where all the chamber pots have been cleaned out, and he's just hoovering it up like a Roomba.
Oh.
Munch, you are such a valuable resource. I hope you know. You do great work.
I don't know why they don't employ multiple munches in the cities to clean them up. It's got to be so much cheaper than a sewage system.
Look at bird.
The prevailing reason why they don't do that is because they get insanely big. You're gonna have a real Clifford the Big Red Dog
I mean,
situation here.
garbage trucks are also pretty big, right?
Yeah, but garbage trucks don't exist.
Right, but that's what these come in. They are the garbage truck of D&D.
Oh, garbage horses. Why can't they have a stable and then they like ride them through the city and clean up and then they put them back?
Or also abjurations. So
Aberrations.
Yes, I was thinking of something else. They're aberrations, which means that they're kind of hard to locate.
Well, I've got one right here. I'm going to start a trash company.
His name is Munch. You guys eventually make it to a city park that have a large tree, and you open it up, Animus, and you guys pass through, and you guys are at the guild hall.
Let me just take that off, because that is a very high-level spell. That
Yes, you have taken us to the enemy's lair. I'm gonna pull out my axes.
No.
Nope.
No.
Put them away.
No. Mo, this is our backyard.
Or lair.
This is our house, our building, our place of refuge.
Your house.
We have a home. Yeah.
Yourselves.
Mo, as you're doing this, you hear Moza in your head say, "A house is where future dead people live."
You could say that about anything.
Yes.
Hey, don't question the
This
logic.
is not a house. This is a big. I
Well,
like it.
It's a tavern / living quarters that we use. You know, you'll be fine if you're hungry. We apparently have some great chefs.
Yes.
I
am going to kill every single thing I see here.
No.
I will be back.
No, you're not.
No. This is not the city. Remember, you have to spread the twins, not kill everyone. You can't spread a religion of the twins when you kill people. Okay, I'm going inside.
Let's go in. You see Cirrus head straight to the kitchen for some reason.
I was assuming this would happen.
You hear some loud pots and pans banging. There's an explosion that comes out of the kitchen. And a few seconds later, Cirrus comes out holding a large plate of food with just a whole octopus just full on spread out. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Is Linares here?
She's not in the guild hall now.
Oh, Thea. Oh no. Hey, Soph. To start off, just making sure everything's going good here. How are our other members doing?
And you see him pull out a ledger. Well, they are currently okay.
Okay. So we have a couple groups.
We do have a little bit of a medical bill, but
Well, wait, medical bill. Have we not employed another cleric to be able to take care of?
No.
We should probably think about doing that.
Garnesh and I, we put the clerics of Belor on retainer.
Okay.
We've had a lot of explosions.
But we should try to get one or two in-house, as kind of they stay here, don't go on quests, and are able to safely heal people when they come back. Also, Anzu is not here. Stage Whisper. Anzu pulled a very horrible card from the deck of many things and is now in a different dimension, locked in a small bubble where we can't find him.
Well, no changes to the day-to-day.
Exactly. I'm glad you're on the same page. So, this is Mo. I don't know if he drinks, but I'll go ahead and order a few drinks for the
Do
rest
we
of
need
the
to
group.
give him alcohol?
I don't know if that could actually make things better.
Oh. Would you roll me
Is it-
an insight check?
Oh no.
Oh, no?
Yes, you.
A natural 1.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Could we please? What time is it, Jacob?
Round 3.
Oh, it's 3 again.
Yeah, you guys changed time zones.
Well, we were in there for 6 hours and then came back. It's like 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.
PM.
Okay. We have a couple beers for all of us and Mo if he wants one. Also, have you seen Linares? That was the main question, actually.
I cannot say I have.
Alright.
But the last I heard,
know
she
it's
was staying in a tower.
In the cloud top.
Yes,
With who?
her brother and his family.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Can Munch fit inside with me?
He's like the size of like a corgi right now.
And so if this is Munch,
Oh. The last time I saw one of these, he was the size of a house.
get there.
Oh. And you see Munch, the eye tentacle looks up and starts looking around the bar. And then Munch sees some old peanut shells that have been long discarded and goes over
You know, we could
and starts chomping.
we could have Munch go to the cellar, and we could have him be the one who eats all of our trash, grow him up a bit, and then possibly take on quests.
What are your thoughts about having him around stuff? Oh, did he freeze?
No, he's still there.
No,
Oh.
that's just his face.
That I could tell because the lights were still changing.
Oh, hi. Were you talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I don't know. That was weird.
The,
I didn't have any problems.
the thoughts about
Oh.
having. Oh,
He just didn't respond, and I was like, hello?
Oh, sorry. I was reading something and looking up something at the same time.
Mm. How does So feel about having Munch around?
He seems fine with it.
shocker, bro.
Eventually, he will get too big, though.
But that's when we start taking him on quests. Or possibly ask Garnesh to take him out to the melon farm and keep him, out there away from the city.
I can help them compost.
Yes, compost, yes. Wait. Does Munch poop and then eat his poop?
I doubt it.
No, he is monster.
But
That
does
has to be
he,
the nastiest of wastes.
does he
Runs at optimum efficiency, just does not poop.
That's what I was gonna ask. That's why they get so big, is because they just never poop.
Oh, poop.
No poop.
Hmm.
Well, we can try to go meet up with Linares as soon as possible, maybe. If everyone else wants to do that, we can also.
Yes.
Mhm.
Going that way.
Before we go,
Don't want to go see if
need
they
to go eat.
Bobwood.
I
Do you
will
need
be
to eat?
Yes.
Well, we have food here.
We do have food here.
Yes, you have plenty.
Are you eating
Okay.
here? All three of us are so scared.
Yeah, you're very thrown off by this guy.
I've got to go to the other room and just not be here.
You know, I do think I need to also do that. I forgot it was on my plans for the day. I'm gonna go to the cellar and show Munch around.
All right.
And we leave quickly and leave Animus with Mo.
Shit. Be back in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, everyone. I'm gonna take some carrots outside to Peggy.
Okay.
And then I want to go to the library and drop off the smut books that I purchased some time back. And I need to find them real quick.
How would you like them categorized?
Where would you
You can do
categorize smut?
alphabetically. You can do it by content.
I'm gonna go alphabetically by author since that's what Animus has been doing, but it is in its own section. Like we do have some smut already. It is like
Yeah, it's behind a curtain, and there's like lights up.
yeah. Well,
Love
sure. Well,
Neon sign.
we just have a lot of people who come
It's
in and
right
out.
smut, and it just flashes.
A lot of our newer
It's actually Animus's
adventurers.
personal ratings
It
and how
is,
aroused
yeah.
it is by the title.
Animus's choice. That's what the shelf is. It's Animus's choice. Books to read.
This is actually where I get off. You guys think that I'm a very non-sexual creature, but this is it. This is where it all happens. No, we just need.
Turns out that book that he was writing was just his attempt at smut, but he's not very good at it.
No,
Really bad.
yeah, it was more just facts about the reproduction system throughout different creatures. No, but we need smut around, because we've got all these new adventurers who come back and they've seen shit that they probably haven't seen shit before, and they just need to, they need to relax, just bang one out,
Take a load off.
Yeah, they can't. The library is a no jack off zone. there is a sign up, no jack off zone. You take it back to your own private
Yeah.
quarters.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's a checkout system. There's a cleaning process for the books afterwards that Soph knows of.
The pages all stuck together.
No, we use magic to re-clean to clean the
Prestidigitation.
books. Yeah. And it makes sure that they're nice and clean. We're all about cleanliness in that area. No sex juice is allowed. Anyways.
What the fuck?
You said
What?
that.
I feel like this is the most in-depth conversation we've had about the guild hall. It's just about the way we put our smut into the
Long
library.
time.
It has been a while since we've talked about the organization of the guild hall, and it just felt like an important time to introduce this concept to people that it does exist in D&D.
Mo,
It's okay.
roll a d20 for me.
Just a flat D20.
Yep, just flat d20.
I don't like how much he
15.
rolls.
Continue.
What?
Keep going. You
What?
guys can talk about your smart.
No, I'm done with this one. Is Mo eating food here at our guild hall?
He has left the guild hall.
That's not good. That's not a good thing, but I don't know if I want to question that right away.
Is
I would like
this?
to come back to the main area and just hang out and drink. Now
Yeah,
that he's gone.
yeah, I'm gonna have some drinks with Zygon. Captain, you've got any sevens?
Playing guild.
Go fish.
If we ever make it big, we have to get a deck of playing cards and then include Go Fish as
It's
Anyway.
canon at this point.
So what are you guys doing? You're just drinking?
I'll eat a little bit of food so I can get some energy in me. I'm not asking for anything specific from the chef or anything though. I'll just kind of eat the normal meals that they kind of bring out and stuff. And I will eat it with my hands, Jacob. I'm not going to eat it with silverware. But I don't want anything fancy right now.
You see,
I don't want the special or anything, but I
as you guys are eating, you see the waitress kobold has a large list. I need everyone that's in the guild hall currently to make a perception check.
$18. That was a horrible roll too.
21.
18.
Oh, we both had horrible rolls.
So all three of you notice
Golden.
on the list are very specific ingredients. You see what looks like an ingredient list that would describe like a 4-course meal. And as Cirrus is, scarfing down his food, she comes over to him and shows him the list, and he reads over it. And he goes, and then she runs out of the guild hall and he continues eating.
Cirrus, did you ask for a
Did she
special
write
meal?
that list?
Did you ask for a special meal?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah, I mean,
And you could eligibly.
I like expanding the
Palate.
kitchen's horizons.
Someone has
It's our
to
ranger.
care. That is our ranger. Someone has to care about it.
I mean, you can only eat so many octopus, right?
Yeah, I've
Been
actually.
saying it for years.
Yeah, Soph's been talking to me about how a lot of our food money or food allowance has been going to the octopus
Mm-hmm.
fresh
Mhm.
caught.
I love that I have food while you guys are talking to Cirrus, because I feel like that is the truest thing to his character, is that he eats all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's great.
Have any special drinks we could have a little sip of? Soph, do we have any special bottles that have come in recently? Do we have any big wine that's come in from like anywhere, or whiskeys from the dwarven kingdoms or anything?
Hunter, to your last point, I don't think you know how that works. It takes time to do what you're wanting to do.
Get a salt.
I don't like
Anyway.
the sound of this.
No.
You see, so ponder a second. I believe we.
Look,
might
I'm
have-
always the mysterious guy sneaking around. I don't like it.
I don't quit encroaching on my territory. We might have Give me one moment, please. And he goes down into the cellar. He comes back up, and you see him
He doesn't come
carrying.
back up. Munch eats him.
Munch ate him. He saw Soph as trash and ate him.
He took a bucket of trash down.
You see Soph comes up with this large pot. And Thea, it's been a little while since you've checked on this seed. But he
Oh
Puts
yeah,
the-
the plant.
he puts it on one of the tables. You see this very nice, what looks like a giant bonsai tree.
Oh,
So like a mid-sized tree. And you see some fruit, hanging off of it. It's small fruit.
God.
Probably the size of like a
No.
kiwi. So he says, we had recently discovered that this was producing fruit. So Garnesh and I decided to try and ferment some of it.
I don't know.
I
But,
like this. I like
give me
this.
one more moment. I can go get what we have. So he brings back with small, like, little brandy glasses, and he pours you this, like, purple liquid that, as it pours, it kind of looks like a swirling nebula, and then it eventually settles in the glass. It has a more pungent taste than we first thought, but you might want to try it.
Is it an ale or is it more of a wine?
I'll let you be the judge.
All right. I pour a glass for everyone who's chilling out in here. Thea, or is Thea at the table with us?
Mm-hmm. If we're drinking the fruit from my tree, I'm absolutely gonna be there.
You should definitely be
What
here.
is it? What does it smell like, Jacob? I'd like to swirl it around and smell it like a wine.
What are the notes?
Yeah. Oaky.
It's kind of got like a cotton candy pomegranate sort of smell.
Very interesting.
Cotton candy pomegranate sort of smell.
Not two things I would put together.
Well, I'll drink it.
Take some sips
Okay.
of that.
I need all three of you to roll Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Let's go.
13.
Okay.
I can drink mysterious
19.
liquid. But I can't drink this.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. You, as it hits your tongue, what would Animus? What would you say is Animus's favorite food?
Favorite food? Probably some sort of like really good fruit that is primarily grown in the Eastern Mountains.
Okay.
Near the Arashari, because it's more of a nostalgic thing, not necessarily
Kind of like a
best.
dragon fruit sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe
I imagine.
dragon fruit, hints of pomegranate.
As this hits your tongue,
You've gotten candy.
it is the greatest version of that flavor that you have ever tasted.
Yes.
You also gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
Do I roll it?
Yes.
It's a 5.
That will last you for 24 hours.
We take it.
Thea, what is your favorite food?
Food or fruit?
Food. It just so happened that Animus's was a fruit.
Okay.
Worked out that way.
Typical bird.
Yeah.
Birds, am I right? It's either fruit or worms. Wait, Animus is a bird person.
Shit.
He's bird person.
I am bird person.
That would actually be a really fun
Hello,
character to
Jake.
play. Bird person's great. Anyway,
It's great.
I feel like
what's the meme? What's the man? It's one of the actors from the new Game of Thrones show, and there's like that meme of the drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
So,
man.
Negroni, spaglietta.
I've made many of those. They're delicious.
I bet they're good.
I don't
Yeah,
love
but I tried one that
Negronis.
we used we have this strawberry Campari at work. We just infused Campari with strawberries, and I was like, let me throw that in there. It tastes like fucking lasagna for some reason.
Oh, we talked about this. So
La
strange.
la 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 lasagna.
I don't love
Anyways.
Negronis because Campari is mixed with the what is it?
Sweet vermouth.
Yeah, thank you. Sweet vermouth. I like the gin aspect. I hate adding prosecco instead of gin. Not a fan.
Interesting. Have you done it?
Not a gin guy.
Yeah, because that's the spaglietta.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What is
I
Thea's
loved it.
favorite food?
Anyway,
Tastes like pine
well,
juice.
if I had to pick a fruit, it would probably be like a blackberry. I love a good blackberry.
Hmm.
Right now all I'm thinking about is mashed potatoes. Or like French onion soup.
Are you still having your craving for like really greasy food that you told me about the other day? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I know I'm not pregnant because I'm dating a woman. So
Well, there. Yeah. I mean,
That
So-
always helps with that anxiety.
I really just want some fucking mashed potatoes.
as you drink the liquid, it becomes warmer,
Tastes
and-
beefy.
a little beefy, and a little bit oniony.
Honestly,
And,
that sounds so.
Yeah, it's like you're drinking a very like a super high end French onion soup. And you
Okay.
restore 1d6 or you gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
That actually sounds really good, like a nice French onion soup.
Oh, I only got 2.
Hunter, I like that idea. Anyway, Zygon, what is Zygon's favorite food?
You know, if you would have asked me earlier in the campaign, I probably would have said something just like meat and potatoes, some mutton or something. But now that Zygon has got some of his memory back, probably say it's some sort of stew that his wife made. You know,
Oh,
like out on
okay.
the battlefield. It's nothing special, but it's
It's
the
like,
love. You know,
yeah,
you
it's
taste
the
it.
love in it. So Zygon,
Yeah.
as it rolls down your throat,
Sentimental.
you taste the love, and the love tastes good and warm and a little beefy, but it's delicious.
A little
You also gain 1d6 temporary hit points.
Terrific.
We need like a bottle of this at all times.
So just
Yeah.
as like you just had like a shooter of it basically. So if you had like it scales with the more you consume, but the Constitution saving throw also scales with more you consume,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know what happens when you fail.
This is very good, Soph. Very good indeed.
Is it a little too heavy on the pineapple notes?
I
I
personally
was getting
don't taste
Yeah, I
it.
got beefy.
French onion soup.
I did not ferment
I
French
was
onion soup.
getting dragon
But the
fruit.
love, my God, Soph, the love was so warm.
You know, I could taste the love. I can't deny that.
I hate all of you so much. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so as your group kind of recollects and gets ready to go see Linares, you see Mo come in holding what looks like a leg of like a cow or maybe like a lamb leg, and he's just munching down
Well,
on that.
Like cooked, or did he like just rip the leg off?
Mo,
of an
is it
animal?
cooked?
It's more.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh. I don't know if it's cooked though, but like, is it
It is.
well done? Is it rare? Like, you do see it looks like a well-aged piece of meat.
Gonna say, is it bloody? Like, what are we talking?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you see some blood on his face that he kind of wipes off. Some of it just kind of drips off of his chin.
I thought you were done at 7:30.
Think of it like a really large.
Well, as the party kind of deals with that, we will go to our break for the evening. Hunter, that's terrifyingly awesome.
I hate that
Anyway.
you guys have a side conversation about what's going on with Mo. It's it's scary.
It's scary. It really is. Well, you don't have to read it.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to see it play out.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry our break was a little long. I needed it. Anyway,
We all needed it. We're all hanging.
so the party is on their way to the Ivory Tower, which is in the Cloud Top District. Is there anything anybody wants to do before you get there? Okay.
Just keep
Cool.
it going. We were just
Is
here.
the town hustling and bustling? Is there shopping?
I would say there's trade of all sorts going on. See, if I embrace it, I'm trying to make it less fun for you guys so that you'll stop doing it.
It's working.
I offer.
And
I
it
offer
sucks.
everyone some snacks.
So you see Mo pull out from a small leather pouch that he hangs on the side of his belt what looks like old, like aged meat that's been like dried.
Sure, Mo.
Do an investigation check on the meat.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I actually wanted to smell the meat, understand the meat, really get the feel of what the fuck this is.
Make a nature check, Animus.
Can
It's
I
an
have
11.
11. Okay.
Can I have our ranger check this out too, please?
Yes, Sirius can check it out.
Did he get it from the meat man?
The meat man. Maybe he is the meat man. What if Mo was actually just the meat man?
30.
So, as you guys are examining this, it has the consistency of like veal. Um, smells a little old, and if you tear it apart, it's a little stringy,
Is it
like a
old,
stringy
like
meat.
jerky-ish, or is it like
Yeah, kind of
old, like
jerky.
it's been
Yeah,
raw meat sitting out, not?
no, kind of like jerky. Yeah, and it's very
Can I make
stringy.
like some sort of check to make sure it's not like cursed or anything?
Make a make an insight check. Also Cirrus, he looks at it and he smells it. I don't know what this is. I've never had meat like this.
That's our ranger.
It's a 17.
17. It doesn't appear to be cursed. Other than the
I'll eat
fact that
some.
it's a piece of meat from the side of a man's bag.
I like to make a dagger with my packed weapon. Cut some off.
Okay, so
Eat
you do you eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
I tell what kind of thing it is?
it seems like meat. I mean, it's nothing too
I
exciting.
don't want to be rude to the guy that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, but like I don't want to eat human either.
Where did that come from?
Can I tell what kind of meat this is with my 30 nature check?
It is not any animal that you have consumed.
Peggy was still alive, right?
What?
Peggy
What?
was still alive in the back.
Yeah,
right?
Peggy's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
Peggy's fine. Yeah, it's not horse meat.
I don't know your character, man. Sorry, what was that?
Is
Abby?
anyone else having a little bit of trouble with Abby's mic? Just a little.
I think I talked over.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Never mind.
No. Say it, please. I want to. All questions.
I was just wondering if Animus has even consumed any animals.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a vegetarian.
No, I've done throughout the campaign. I've kind of switched over.
Mm.
We just don't eat a lot of meat up in the at the Arashari because the mountains don't really like hunting up there's not as good as the foraging side. So I'll take a little bite of it.
It is rude to not take a man's prize.
All right, so you guys eventually make it
True.
to the ivory tower. Linares is waiting for you out in front of it.
Linares, hey.
Hello, everyone. All right. Who's this? She points to Mo.
That's Mo.
I'm
Mo.
always staring at her.
Lovely. All right. Well,
Don't make
yeah, I kind of understood that when he went. But yeah. Well, we can meet with my contact at the Alabaster Lyceum. Few warnings. He is a former colleague, and Anzu and he do not get along very
Oh.
well. So don't tell him that this is for helping Anzu.
I think I know who it is.
Who do you believe it is?
Is it the
As you
man?
guys are walking.
Is it the wizard who he has like he sells scrolls in his own magic shop? He
I don't believe he owns his own magic shop now.
well he sold it from like the Alabaster Lyceum. Like he was like I went there. He was a professor or something there.
The scroll rack is run by a former student who got kicked out of the Alabaster Lyceum.
But
for,
he also didn't like Anzu.
No, he also didn't like Anzu because he thought Anzu was rude, basically.
Okay, that
Yeah.
checks out.
A lot of people don't like Anzu, as you guys are learning.
It's a grow to
yes,
like kind of situation.
Anzu and he came up together and were both evocation wizards, and he can't quite hear as well as he used to because of all the explosions. So you may have to speak up a little bit when we get there.
Understood.
How are we supposed to get help from him if he doesn't know we're looking for Anzu?
Well, we can just say we're looking for a friend, and as long as you think about that friend, it should be fine. He's
Good.
really the only person I can think of that will be able to help us, though. So
Okay.
unless we find my old
Just-
spell book, but once again,
Could
that
just play transcribe a wish spell.
no wish spells. You don't want to be casting a wish spell unless you know exactly what you're doing.
That's fair. I've done a lot of
Wish
research
spells
on
wish spells can alter the fabric of reality. And as such, when a caster uses the spell, it drains them of their arcane energy. This will not be cheap, I will say that, so bring coin. But he also owes me a favor or two, so.
Good thing I have all of Anzu's belongings, including.
I
all of
believe
the-
Anzu should be paying for this, since he's the one that got him in this mess.
I would agree.
Oh, I'm not done with you yet, young lady. You're the one who allowed him to do this in the first place. Don't worry, there will be consequences for this too. Yes, very much so. All right, let's go. And she leads you guys. You guys make it through eventually to the Alabaster Lyceum. You've never actually been inside. Beautiful buildings. You see a bunch of students kind of walking around. And then she goes over to this large board that has like a directory on it and where to go. Yes. All right, everyone this way. They put him in the basement, most likely for good reason. And then she goes off. Excuse me. You guys wind your way through the labyrinth that is the basement of the Alabaster Lyceum until you eventually arrive at this large oak door. And behind it you hear as smoke billows out from underneath it. And you hear and then silence once more. Well, he's here, at least. I don't think I can prepare you anymore for what you're about to see. Also, don't mention his hair. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was, but it was a noise. Anyway, don't mention his hair. He's very sensitive. All right. So you guys go through the door. You see this small older man, probably in his like 70s, wispy hair on top, and then out to the sides it just shoots out in kind of like if it looks like in cartoons when people get electrocuted, it just kind of is everywhere. He's probably around like 5'4". He's human. You see he's missing a few fingers on one of his hands. One of his feet has been replaced with a prosthetic one. This is a interesting individual.
What's his hair look like?
His hair, it's like wispy on top, and then off on the sides, kind of like a Doc Brown sort of thing. Off to the sides, it just kind of shoots out in all directions and looks like when someone gets like electrocuted in a cartoon.
Oh, my hair. I won't say that. I don't want to do that right away.
But he has these really thick like Coke bottle lens glasses on, and he readjusts them. I'm gonna. How's it going?
Hi.
No.
Hello.
What's your
Did
name?
Lanier tell his name?
I'm sorry, dearie. The explosions have caused some.
Did Lanier tell us his name?
No, she did not.
Okay.
What?
Thea, Lanier' niece.
Who's what? No, what?
Her niece.
Okay. Hello, Linares. As tempting as ever. And Linares says, "Oh, Daniel, you. Oh, This is Samuel. You don't know his last name.
Samuel.
Well, what can I interest you in? I have potions, I have scrolls, I have knowledge.
Looking for knowledge.
Ooh, my favorite. So he goes over in this massive spell book and he just kind of opens it up. What kind of knowledge are we looking for?
Friend of ours is missing,
Uh-huh.
and we need to find him.
Oh, well, that's very simple divination magic.
We can't use divination.
Ooh, you've brought me a sticky wicket. Aha! He starts going through his book. I'm trying to out Anzu. Anzu, Hunter, can you feel it? Do you feel it in your bones right now? This is the culmination of every time that you have fireballed an entire room. Anyway.
There seems to be some DM.
There's some
aggression
DM frustration in
here.
this character.
We apologize what may happen here forth with Samuel. Carry on.
So he
Jay.
starts flipping through.
So you're looking for the magic of the witch.
Nope, not doing it.
Yes.
And he shuts the book. The last time I cast a wish spell, I lost a foot. And a tooth.
Is a wish spell the only
Where
way?
is the foot?
It is.
I like you. And he looks to Mo. Oh, you've got a whole, deal going on. Oh.
We don't.
I'm sorry, Linares, but I can't help, whoever it is your friend is. I refuse to cast a wish spell. You know my rule. Fool me once, shame on me. Take my foot, shame on you.
Why would we?
What?
Good policy.
Fuck.
What if we pay for the wish spell?
How
I'm
much we
gonna
talking?
look at Miss and I'll be like, give me his coin bag. And then I want to take Andrew's bag of coin
Oh God.
and is there a desk I can drop it on?
Drops
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
whole coin
Not
bag.
Whole
all.
bag.
Oh.
I want to pull out
Hunter, how much does Anzu have?
what do you have?
Anzu's probably the poorest out of everyone. He's the only one that spends money.
That's not true. I just spent
That being
15,000
said,
gold.
he still has 10,000 platinum or some crazy.
Do you not have
That
his character sheet?
I think the
Okay,
big thing is Hunter's.
Okay,
wanna
I have
pull
it
out,
here. Not including the amount that's coming in from Whitestone. Pre that, he has
Well, yeah, we haven't gotten there
3,000
yet.
gold, 8,000. No, almost 9,000 platinum, and then 2,000 gold in the bank.
Yeah, we.
I want to pull out 50 platinum. We're gonna
Okay.
start
And so you put 50 platinum on the desk.
there. Mm-hmm.
I see that she learned her shrewd business practices from her aunt. I like that too. And he points to the robe of the Archmage that Anzu wears.
We didn't pull that
I'm gonna
out.
pull out. How much did I pull out? 50. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
pull
pulled
out 50
50.
more platinum. And I'm gonna pull out the vacation.
No.
It wasn't a
It's
good
broken.
vacation. It was a cursed vacation.
Make a deal with you, shrewd businesswoman.
That's our
You
cleric.
give me what I want, and I'll give you what you want.
And what you want is that robe.
and a date.
Why'd you add the robe in? Why'd you add the robe in? It could have just been the date.
Yeah, just
Well-
do the date.
I've always been interested in shrewd businesswomen. You see his eyebrows go up and down. They're very, very bushy.
Scandalous. It just gets worse and worse. What would Rupert think?
He loves a contract.
Really, really does.
Oh,
Let's not bring that up. I don't want to hear
Now.
about contracts.
Throw in the robe and a date with you, and you have yourself a deal.
Talking about Anzu's white wizard robe?
None
Yes.
of this money.
Oh, I don't need money. No.
Do we have one?
I'm a
of those-
tenured professor. I don't need money.
Does Anzu have one of his old
I need
robes
to
that we
go.
can give him?
He wouldn't have had it on him, no.
That's upsetting. I don't want to give him his brand new robe, but
Oh no, because I my old robe.
oh,
This road. A date with me.
I mean, I have a bunch of like blue dragons.
You help us with the wish spell, and I'm gonna
You can
pull
get
out that
new
weird
robe
old
made.
leather gun
It'll be
book,
okay.
and you tell me what this.
Ooh, the shrewd businesswoman brings puzzles. Deal. And he holds out his hand that's missing 3 fingers.
can we get a copy of the robe made, and then they both will have a robe, the same robe? It'll be one of those awkward situations where they see each other on the street. They're like, "We're wearing the same thing."
And then they do Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Is he holding it out for me to put my hand in, or to take the book?
Shake your hand.
I'll shake it.
All
Very
right,
firm.
let's get to wishing.
Oh Jesus.
He says, okay. So,
Can you start
I,
easy? Can I
Hmm?
try? Can I find out what this book is first?
it would take me some time to decipher.
For what?
You can't identify it.
Well, I could, but where's the fun in that?
Okay.
Kids these days, they just want their magic and done with it. In my day, we didn't have identify or inspect or any of that newfangled stuff. You know what we did? We read books. And the books told us what the other books were.
I'm trying to read this book, but it
And,
has no words in it.
ooh. Fun. Well, if you have time to wait, I could probably decipher the book in a few hours.
Wait, is this
No, we
the
don't.
Shavira's book?
No.
No, this is a different book. All right.
Never mind. Let's run with it.
I'll decipher it soon enough. We can talk about it on our date. All right. Who's the person you're looking for?
Is there a time frame on when your date could
It's-
happen? Could the
It's
date happen?
private.
Well, it's going to be really hard for me to wish to know where they are if I don't know who they are.
T, we've already made the deal. Just tell him. Wait, Linares. Do you know who we're looking for, and is it a good idea for us to tell him? Trying to
I
I
ask.
mean,
said no.
If you want to hear a 5-minute rant about how terrible he is, then yes, be my guest.
Five minutes versus trying to figure out a way around using an easy wish spell. Might as well tell him we're looking for Anzu at that point.
Samuel, it has been 45 years. My husband is missing.
Is he already twitching?
And you see Samuel, who, yes, has seemed erratic, but overall a jovial guy. You see him begin to kind of shake a little. And he says, are you telling me that my services and a date have been agreed to find Anzu Zook?
Yep.
Is that what you were saying to me?
That's exactly what we're saying to you. I'm eating more of the
Okay.
mysterious meat, by the way.
I'll do it.
No.
I mean, it was 45 years ago. And plus, when you're a professor at a prestigious school, unlike the thing that he runs out in a little podunk nowhere, um, you have certain benefits.
I would like to say you are taking a robe that he got specially made so he could call himself Anzu the White. So
Oh,
this will really this will annoy the shit out of him.
And you get to hold this over his head for the rest of your lives.
And you're
you
going
would
on a
have told me that. If you would have told me that before, we wouldn't have had to agree to anything except the date.
and now you're going on a date with his niece too. It's a
Oh.
Please get the robe back.
Oh, you're Anzu's niece.
Not by blood.
Well, that's
Stop.
obvious. He's short.
You might save yourself here. Hold on.
Well, I don't know how to break this to you, but I have dietary restrictions, so you're gonna have to find a place that I can eat. Anyway,
Oh, you're not planning it.
no. I have to decipher the book. Hey,
Oh.
true equality is everyone being treated equal.
It was your idea. Usually,
But I'm
know that
deciphering
idea
the
was-
book.
Thea, we know some
You said that would only
kobolds.
take you a few hours. When is this date supposed to be?
I was thinking in about 5 minutes, we do the wish and then boom,
That's
date.
like, I need at least a day.
Thea,
Okay, well, as long as you find the restaurant that doesn't have shellfish, I'm fine.
Thea, we know some kobolds who can make some great dietary restricted food.
That's true, actually. I know just.
All right. So we're finding Anzu. Does anyone have any object or anything of his? Oh, wait, I have his robe now. Puts it
You
on the
guys-
table.
Fucker, you let him take this fucking robe.
You pulled the card. You pulled the card.
I need the
Get on your
fucking
robe.
robe.
Get a
So
robe
he-
I'm
remade.
fucking useless without it.
He lays the robe. He lays the
Fucking
robe on the
useless.
table. He says, "All right,
You're even more
Everyone be
useless than a
very-
sphere.
everyone, be very, very quiet. If anyone says any words during the wish spell, it could throw it off." You see him raise his hands up, and then he brings them. He starts moving them in like a star formation. And then you see the roof above you transitions into that of the night sky, and you see a shooting star streak across it. He says, "I wish to know where Anzu Zook resides." And then the sky kind of shimmers for a second, and then you see this super thick forest,
How thick?
real thick, at least 3 Cs, maybe 4. Um,
My
and you see trees. They're not ints. They're just trees with faces that are talking to each other. And then you see a few animals kind of running around, and you see one wearing a very nice suit jacket that looks like a beaver, and he's carrying a small briefcase. And he chats with a badger, and the two of them kind of talk. And then you see you follow this beaver as he goes along his way off to what you assume is work. As the forest thins out, you see him eventually get to this large cliff face. And then he looks up and you see this beautiful sky. And then you see him plant his feet on the side of the cliff, and he starts walking up the cliff. And then eventually he reaches the sky and crosses over. And now the forest that was once beneath him is now above him. And then the beaver scampers off, and then your vision shifts as the wish spell continues, and then you begin racing through well-kept fields, and you see these small cities and that are populated by farmers and blacksmiths, but all of them gnomes. And as you begin going through, you see this large house on the top of a hill, and you dash up to it, and there's this big bell tower on top of it, and the bell goes boom, boom, boom. And then sitting on top of the bell tower is a large gemstone, and encased inside it is Professor Anzu Zook in all his naked glory.
How can we be so sure this is him?
Linares, does that look like him without his clothes on?
Yes, it does. It does look like him without any of his clothes on. Thea, I apologize that you had to see your uncle naked.
And you
But
find
honestly, it's probably not the worst thing that Anzu's ever shown you. So,
that attractive.
Sorry,
Also,
could you
probably not the first time I've
could you make it?
accidentally seen.
um, as the wish spell fades away, um, right before it does, you see almost like a Cheshire cat smile, just the smile, creep across the roof, and you see a single gold tooth shimmer in this big toothy grin, and then two eyes, green as emeralds, look down at you, and you just hear, "Oh, well, it looks like we're having visitors," and then fades away. Well, that was weird. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take a nap for at least a day.
Do you know where that is?
Oh, no idea. You're a cleric, you should know.
If you're asleep on the date, does it still count as the date?
Oh, well, I'll be awake for the date.
Didn't you say that was in 5 minutes?
She said she needed a day. I respect her privacy and her time.
Thea, I don't know about you, but this guy seems like a pretty respectful man. He's giving you your time to get prepared. He's not trying to take our guild hall with a contract.
He's also 1,000 years old.
Now, Linares speaks up. Now, Thea, he is technically younger than you.
Not in mindset.
Well,
can't.
Humans do age a little different.
And after seeing what happened to Anzu, it seems like he's holding up pretty good.
Thea, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Can I make a check on? Did it tell us?
It didn't tell you the name of the plane, no.
Okay, is that something I would be able to possibly
Go ahead
decipher?
and make a history check.
I'm adding guidance on
Okay.
Thea first.
13.
I added
13.
guidance on Thea first before my
Oh.
check.
Now roll with guidance, so add a d4.
I'll get the right one. 16.
16. The golden tooth is something that you remember. This is a deity that has not been worshipped in Taldore for a very, very long time, but is sometimes worshipped in gnomish circles. The big grin, the accent, the emerald glowing eyes. This can only be one god, and that god is Garl Glittergold.
Oh yes! Let's go! I'm so excited.
Who is the he is the chief deity of the gnomish pantheon. He is
So
Garl
it's Gnome
Glittergold.
Heaven.
Garl Glittergold has not been seen or is not used in D&D going back to 2nd edition.
Yeah, he has not been in an official source book since 2nd edition.
But he's so fun.
Which means I can do whatever the heck I want with him.
So would I know what plane that is by
By
association?
you knowing which god that is, and Animus, what did you roll on yours?
21.
21. And with Animus kind of taking in the topography, this can only be one plane. There's only one plane that Garl Glittergold resides in, and this plane is called Bitopia.
Oh. Is everyone bisexual again?
I knew
mean,
it.
maybe.
Bunch of bisexual gnomes.
Some kind of fire.
But you guys now know the location of Anzu. He is on the plane of Bitopia, which essentially is like gnome heaven. You see Munch kind of starts rooting around the old papers, and he starts eating some of the old papers in the office.
Hey.
He really did get
Munch.
sent to the best possible plane we could have to travel to.
Yes.
I'll call Munch back over. Here,
And
this
he
is
starts
our
licking
stuff.
you.
We can't eat it.
Oh. You see the tentacles kind of droop a little.
There's probably stuff on the way back.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we have to get
How do we
prepared.
get there?
I think we can get there through plane. If
Linares looks a little bit dejected. This is going to be a lot harder than I would hope. Bitopia is one of the planes that the gods sealed away during the calamity.
Shit, I knew
It's
that
going
too.
to take a lot of magical energy to get there, and likely help from celestial means.
I have a question. If
I
we,
could
Mo has the twins. Those are celestials who could help us.
Well, Mo, if you would like to contact these twins and tell them that we need assistance, that would be very great.
I can always try divine intervention. And,
But it's something
I would
that'll
be
work, though.
I'm gonna
I okay. I could go contact a person I know in Vasselheim who might be able to help us as well.
If we just going off of some research I did, would it be possible if we similarly took a rod that you would use for planar travel through plane shift and possibly maybe find something similar to that obviously that would be a hard thing to find, but if theoretically we could do that, find something from Bitopia or from the old world's Bitopia, which someone could have and we know someone who may, could we then focus multiple plane shift attempts through multiple mages casting the same spell on that one object and able to shift over planes?
Theoretically, we could try something similar to that, yes.
Because I know me and Anzu both had to do a similar thing to attempt to get the bomb out of Whitestone and do a dual plane shift to get most of the damage mitigated from what would have happened. And I know that amount of power was more power than I usually feel casting my own spells. So I just don't know if that's something. And I've also read that they've done that in the past, but
We might be able to, Animus. That is something to explore.
I do have a card to see an old friend.
We'll explore every option. You had to pull a card. Speaking of which, Thea, can I see the deck of many things, please?
Oh no.
No,
Why not?
you're gonna take it from me.
I'm not going to take it from you.
Inside check.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, I really hope she just takes it and pulls a card and then gives it back. That would be so funny.
What if she draws one?
That's what I said. I really hope she takes it and just pulls a card.
22.
She pulls death.
22. She's fully intending on taking it away from you.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me.
Thea, I just don't know if you're in the right mindset to be having such an object so powerful.
Why would you say that?
Well, dear, to be honest, you've been
Pressing
acting a little... Yes, you do.
I nudge Zygon.
Exactly. You pull cards.
Thea, this could end the world. And with things that have been happening to you recently, and the trauma of things, I just don't think that anyone should have this when so much is at stake.
I don't plan on pulling anymore for a long time. Anzu pressured me to pull one in the first place, and here I am.
Very well. If you believe you can handle it, I'll trust you.
Handled myself this far.
Whew. I look over at
All right.
Zygon. Family issues, am I right?
Tell me about it.
I
Speak
wouldn't.
for yourself.
I wouldn't know. I don't have a family.
So, as you
Kent.
guys are planning uh, the rest of your mission here, we're going to shift to a member who is lost currently. Anzu, you awaken completely naked
The best way.
in a mansion.
What?
No one's around you. Don't know where you are. This is weird. The last thing you remember is pulling that card.
Yeah, I think we need to pull another.
No response.
Okay. I'm just gonna enjoy being naked.
Okay.
Uh,
Rubbing your
can I
butt on
walk
stuff,
around somewhere?
Do your yoga.
do your yoga. So
Where,
as you
where is
begin,
the most obvious?
so you're in a study that has a door on each side and then a fireplace, so 3 doors. As you go to one of the doors, you hear someone behind you. And where do you think you're going?
Ah,
As you turn around,
I suppose maybe I'm dead.
you see just a set of eyes and a wide grin smile with one golden tooth.
Does it?
Make a religion check.
Do I get an advantage? Does it mean no?
I will give you advantage on this, sure.
Uh, that would be a. I think, 22.
22. Yeah, you recognize him. It's the god of gnomes himself.
So I am dead. At least I made it to heaven. Kind of.
You see the smile get even wider. Oh, I don't think so. I think we're about to play a game. And then the tooth gleams. And that will be how we end tonight's session.
Whoa.
All right. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for my players always. And just a reminder, we're going to be taking next week off for Thanksgiving holiday. And then we'll be back the week after that. So, yeah, everyone enjoy your holiday. Be safe. And enjoy your family, whether the one you were born with or the one you've made. See you later, everybody.